Earlier this month, when the Connecticut Sun took on the Indiana Fever, one man sporting a Caitlin Clark jersey shirt caused a commotion courtside. The Sun's Saniya Rivers would motion for the refs to toss the fan, indicating it was something he said. The Stripes would talk to Rivers as players stood idly by, awaiting the outcome. Fans behind the Clark stand would yell, "Kick him out! Kick him out, I swear to God, get him out of here!" Rivers would walk away but continue to talk to the man. The refs would reconvene one more time, as would Rivers' teammates around their comrade. The officials would have the final word, calling stadium personnel over courtside and gesturing towards the man. They would ask him to get up from his seat. Rivers motions for the ejection, and the dude reluctantly gets up. He smiles as he walks off, but the damage was clearly done. The boo birds rain down on this dude, and he does not completely exit, though in due time his presence would no longer be in the stadium. What we would later learn about this man may come as a shock to some, though to many of our viewers, I sincerely doubt any surprise whatsoever. After all, we have seen various ways in which this man's industry would go on to treat their fellow citizens through their own training and real-life scenarios they go through daily when attempting to protect not folks from various communities, from crime, but property and the top 1%. Did I give away his job yet? As it turns out, this man is, if you haven't picked up on it already somehow. Via Bridgeport Police Chief Roderick Porter, we can confirm that William Riley is a member of the Bridgeport Police Department. Officer Riley was off duty, and there aren't any formal complaints of misconduct. Rivers would go on to say after the game, "I won't get into what he said, but if you know me, I'm not taking any type of disrespect. So if it's a form of a threat, whatever it is, you're out of there. I just knew that I could use my power in that moment because I'm not taking any disrespect. It just sucks because he wasted all that money on a courtside seat just to say one thing. It didn't even bother me because I still produced. So it is what it is." The Phoenix Mercury's Alyssa Thomas would have her say on the matter.
I think, our sports culture, I think so many fans, feel they have the freedom to say whatever they want to us. And unfortunately, there's a lot of nasty things that come with it. At the end of the day, we're here doing our jobs, and they don't have people coming to their jobs saying these nasty things. So, we definitely have to protect the players better. It's unfortunate that it's come to this point, but I know we're going to continue to speak up about it, and we're just trying to play basketball. That's all.
The Indy Star had more. A TV sideline reporter claimed that fan in the Caitlin Clark jersey shirt touched Rivers while she was trying to inbound the ball, but Emily Adams of the Hartford Courant would report that was not the case. "The ejected fan," she wrote, "did not touch her. He made a comment that warranted ejection. Rivers was in great spirits about it, joked that he wasted all that money on a seat just to get tossed." Now, the president of the Bridgeport Police Union, Michael Salem III, would dismiss all of this as innocent fun. It's nothing more than a fan who was excited for the game and who supports the WNBA. He spent a lot of money for courtside seats and should not have been ejected. He went on to say Riley has his full support. Because, of course he does. Yes, he is always going to have your full support. He could unalive somebody and the union would have his back because that is what they're paid to do. Alex Taubes, an attorney, would write on social media, "An off-duty Bridgeport cop got tossed from a WNBA game for saying something so inappropriate, Saniya Rivers had him removed, and the union calls it innocent fun. If it was innocent, it'd be repeated. This is Bridgeport accountability for police inaction." I go back to some of the comments that I saw online because I think they're valid, which is, if it was so innocent and he was just having so much fun, why are the comments so hidden? Because they were deeply offensive. I want to be clear about something because this is a humongous problem, mainly with mainstream news, which is how a lot of our parents and grandparents get their news. And it is this. Mainstream media has concocted a stateside, countryside view, rather, that the police are almost always right. And this is something that a lot of people in various newsrooms are trying to fight at this very moment, which is a police statement is not fact. When there is something that happens, mainstream media always will read a police statement. You know what a police statement is a lot of the time? It is positive PR for the department, for the officers, for the deputies, for the lieutenants, for the colonels, etc., for the sergeants. And why exactly? Because they know through the way that American minds have been groomed over the years that they will defer. They see statement from da-da-da sheriff's office, da-da-da police department. They put it out, and the American way of thinking is to eat it up. What gets me is how so many have not defected at this point from following in lockstep with what a police department will say. So when I see stuff like, oh, well, you know, we can confirm that it was this officer, but he has our full support because it was innocent fun. I don't think innocent fun is going to get you kicked out of a game. I don't think innocent fun is going to intentionally, it appears, from my point of view, get under the skin of a visiting team's player, ruffle the feathers, and try to rattle them and get them off their game. Repeat it. If it's so innocent, repeat it. Tell me what you said. Tell me what you did. In addition, is it any surprise whatsoever that an officer, whether on duty or not, would go up to the boundary and then just leapfrog over it? No. No. As a matter of fact, this man, like many others, are well trained when it comes to their interactions with other members of the public who are not police officers whose salaries we pay. So this is the least surprising thing I have seen, quite honestly. Least surprising. But hey, man, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to that officer. Shout out to the cops for defending him from such innocence that they won't repeat. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYT Sports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.